What's good? What's going on? Today we are filming a podcast. I've got a guest coming in, so we need to go and get some equipment so that my guest has a mic, headphones, and a camera to record on. So we'll be doing all that today. But if you don't know, welcome in. This is not a podcast, it's a vlog. So we're going to record all the vlogs and podcasts on the same channel. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's have a good day. So, as I was saying before, I've got a podcast to shoot today in person. My guest is coming live to see us in my office. Not a studio. I don't have a studio yet. We're going to be in my office. So, I guess we've got to go pick up the stuff. That's where we're headed to right now. And you guys have seen the state of my office. It is what it is. It's a small space. It's just in a room. We're not really set up yet for recording and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you've seen the first podcast. But we're grateful to have a guest come on to our show. It's going to be our first live guest, so how cool is that? I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I've got to go pick up another mic. We've got to get that backdrop sorted, so that's all hidden. And a little bit more lighting. Like we said before, we've got to get some more lighting. So we'll go ahead and do that. Take a quick trip, and we'll be back soon. All right. Bang. So we're back. We just got into Spotlight. I just need to pick up a backdrop, but you're not allowed to record in there. So I'll quickly show you guys what we got. We got some dark blue, navy blue, I don't know, some kind of blue. We're going to use that as our main backdrop for the podcast tonight, because you guys seen the office, like I said before, it's not that great looking. People are looking at me crazy, but yeah, so unfortunately I wasn't allowed to film inside Spotlight, which is just over there. So I'm not allowed to film inside Spotlight. I don't know, burglaries and things, but that's okay. Now we move on to our next destination. We're off to Harvey Norman. We're gonna go pick up the mic. Gonna pick up a mic stand, maybe another camera for recording in the studio. So relax, sit back, and we'll see you guys in a minute. Bang, and here we are. We're just outside Harvey Norman. We just got some more gear. People probably gotta say, man, you got way too much. So we just picked up the Yeti mic. Hopefully this is good. The guy in the store says it's pretty good. And then I just got a bigger ring light so I can store that up there, and so our guests, when they do come in live, they can have plenty of lighting. So we're all set. Now we just got to go head back, get the office set up and ready for our podcast tonight. The guy in the store was really cool too, by the way. He was interested in starting some vlogs too. So I told him, man, just do it. That's us. Let's go. So next time I come to Harvey Norman's, I'll be looking for a guy named Jaden. And if you happen to be watching this, man, what up? Let's do it. Jump on the podcast sometime. I'll be happy to have you on. It'll be lots of fun, and maybe you can share with me some tips. All right, back to the office we go. All right, so you probably already guessed I'm not back at the office yet, but we're getting there slowly. I had to stop in and do a few other errands, and I'm waiting on someone to hurry up and get in the car, but it's all good. I thought I'd talk a little bit more about tonight's guest that we're going to have on the podcast. He's a local, he's a good friend of mine, and he's currently working for Ngati Maru, the iwi. It's going to be an interesting interview. I reckon it's going to be lots of fun. There's got heaps to talk about. He's super intelligent. I can't wait for you guys to enjoy this episode. We also play on the same basketball team. We got social basketball. We got a whole bunch of stories that we can tell from that team as well. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm super excited. I've just got a lot to do in this office, so we'll see how much of that we show and whether or not we just do it quick. Here's the office, and then show it all set up for tonight's podcast. But either way, it's going to be interesting. There's lots to do, and yeah, we're just getting started. But hey, it's enjoyable, right? This is all about the journey. This is my first vlog, by the way, so if it comes off a little scratchy and all over the place, it's because it is. But hey, we can only get better from here, and it's a learning curve. So if you are thinking about doing this, I recommend doing it. Just pick up a camera, whatever kind of camera you've got. If you only have a phone, pick up your phone and run with it. The worst you can do is not do it and then regret and wait all the rest of your life going, what if I did and what if I didn't, what would have happened? Just pick up a camera. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do this together. And I just want to say too, back to that scrambled brain of mine, the podcast will be based around like the 99 Dreams and all of that. The vlogs are kind of going to be just a glimpse into what I get up to and how I operate both the business, my day-to-day job, and any other social events that I get up to. So you guys get to come along with me for all of that kind of stuff. There's an event coming up in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, Taranaki Tūmai, so that's going to be awesome. I'd love to bring you guys along for that. That's going to be so much fun. We'll get in hopefully some guest features can come and join us on the vlog for a little bit. So look forward to that. This weekend I might head out to Hawera. We got a whānau golf tournament. Might head out there. My cousin's got her kid's first birthday, so I'll go swing by that as well. So there's lots to do this weekend. There's also a Halloween party. Maybe we'll film a vlog of getting a costume sorted for that and then getting prepared for that Halloween party. I know it's a bit early, but hey, maybe we'll release that the week of, because perfect timing. But anyway, I'll see you guys back in the office. Okay, I said we'll be back in the office. We're still not quite there yet. We're at the Big Red Shed, the warehouse. We're going to head on in. I forgot to pick up a webcam. So we need a webcam so that you guys can see the guest's face. So yeah, I'm going to see if we can record in there. If they tell me I can't record, then who cares? We'll just move on. But we'll try it. We'll give it a go. This is going to be a confidence test. For sure, it's going to be so weird. People are going to look at me, but oh well. Let's normalize it. Alright, so people are already kind of looking at me, but it's okay. I'm just going to keep walking, keep talking to the camera. So yeah, we're at the Bablock warehouse. Try to record, see what happens when we get on side. But yeah, see if we can get a bargain. Apparently there's some sales on because it's a long weekend this weekend. Yeah, I also need to stop saying a lot. We'll see whether or not we let in carrying this, whether or not they kick us out, but we'll try it. See what people do. I only need a couple of things, so webcams, let's see if we can find one. Gaming equipment. Headphones. Oh yeah, I need to pick up a cheap pair of headphones as well. Brackets. So there's some good stuff here. But that's not what I need. What else can we find? Is it down here? Might be down here. This is crack up. This is interesting. No. Oh yeah, some of these will do. Some Sony randoms. And what else can we find? What else? Mice. That kind of, this is bloody heavy. Trying to carry this. Oh, there's a webcam. Okay. What do I need? I need one webcam, so we'll just go with that. Okay, we'll stop recording there. We'll come back once we're in the car. Okay, so we just picked up some cheap Sony headphones for today's podcast and just a webcam. Hopefully I get more than just this one guest jumping on the podcast for the future, because we've just spent $500 today. Crazy, right? In the space of like 2 hours, we've just spent $500 on all this stuff. But that's okay. It's worth it. We're investing in the future. This isn't going to be just a flash in the pan kind of podcast and vlog. This vlog will definitely be up probably before the podcast. And this is the first one. So hopefully it was interesting enough for you guys. And yeah, we'll wrap this up back at the office. Alright, so we just got back from doing all our shopping. We went to Spotlight to get the fabric. We went to Harvey Norman to get a lot of the tech stuff. And then we finished up at the warehouse to grab the webcam because I forgot to grab one at Harvey Norman and some headphones. So, and I got another SD card for the camera. So, what did we get? We got just a Logitech webcam for the guest. Yeah, we'll get something better next time. It's okay. We've just got a blue back cloth, so dark blue, and I'm just gonna put it up there because at the moment that's what it looks like. I know, right? Weird random stuff there, but hey, it's the aesthetic of the office. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. So hopefully that will hide that. We've got a blackout Blue Yeti mic. Haven't actually looked at the specs of it, but it's got some volume and some gain and stuff like that, so it should be good. Oh heck, we can use this to do a bi-directional. Okay, didn't know that. So I could probably just use this one mic today for the podcast, which is good. I will over time replace my HyperX mic for a Shure mic. We've got the generic random Sony headphones. These were only like $13, so we got those. The camera, and then the last thing we need is more lighting. You can never have too much lighting. As you can see, the lighting's mediocre in here. Luckily we've got some cream coloured walls to help with that. So I've got to clear off this desk and make some room so that two people can be in here. I've got to figure out how we're going to film it, because currently this is what my desk looks like. We've got all of this. So that's what it looks like in here. So I've got to do that. While I do that, we'll take a quick break and I'll show it once it's all done. And we just pretty much wait for our guests to come. They're coming at about 3:30, which will give me time to edit the first podcast. So this vlog will probably come out before the first podcast. So yeah, unfortunately it's kind of backwards, because the podcast will tell you a bit more about who I am and what this whole 99 Dreams Kaupapa is all about. But in the meantime, enjoy the vlog. And I'd time-lapse it, but I don't know how much battery I've got left in this camera, so we're just gonna skip through and we'll show you the final results. So hang tight and we'll see when it's all done. Alright, so we've sorted that out. Everything's set up now. I've got a ring light there. I've got the ring light there for the guests, so that'll face that way. I might have to adjust this lighting. We've got my Blue Yeti mic, the blackout version. Don't know what that means, but it was on the box. Got the mic set up over there. I've got a small backdrop, so I'm going to use that same backdrop when our guest isn't here. So when the guests come, we'll put the backdrop up for them. And when they're not here, I'm going to be using it because it actually looks not too bad. So shout out Spotlight for that. But yeah, let me show you around. So not much has changed on this side, just that addition of the mic, but you can't really tell editing the podcast still. So there's that mic, not the mic, the light ring. So we've got the laptop there, and then we've got that set up. The lighting's much better this way. Too much lighting. Better. Okay, I'll have to sorry, just working it out. So the guests will be seated here, and they'll have this backdrop to do it, which is kind of cool. I quite like this backdrop. Kind of gives off I don't know, maybe get some lights in there one day. But anyway, that's it. We're all set. We're ready and waiting now. Our guest should be here in about an hour, so it's not too far away. In the meantime, I'm going to keep editing that podcast. We'll try and get this one out before we finish that podcast. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Tune in on the next one. Catch you guys later. Ka kite.